Just about everyone knows that government at every level is requiring more and more Americans to get a government-issued license before they can earn an honest living. In the 1950s, well, only about 1 in 20 Americans needed the government's blessing to do their job. Today, that number is more than 1 in 3, and government puts all kinds of requirements on would-be entrepreneurs, making it harder for these entrepreneurs to start and grow small businesses. Entrepreneurs like Chuck here. This is Chuck. Oh, Chuck hates his job, but Chuck has an idea.
I'm going to fix computers in my garage and sell them for low prices.
Chuck.
My business will create new jobs for my community.
Chuck, old boy.
And give more young people access to computers. And then once my business really gets going, I can expand into a commercial space and...
You live in Milwaukee.
So?
Actually, in Milwaukee, starting a business in your home means you can't work in your garage, can't have any employees, can't have any signs, and can't take deliveries.
What?
Unless you come up with the money for a commercial lease right away, you won't be starting your business at all.
Well, if Milwaukee won't have me, I am going to start my business somewhere else.
That's the spirit.
What Los Angeles needs is a good used bookstore.
Actually, believe it or not, Los Angeles treats used bookshops like they were strip clubs or gun shops. You'll need a permit from the police to operate. You'll have to be fingerprinted. Anyone who sells you books may need to be fingerprinted too. For every book you buy, you'll have to stamp it with an individualized number that corresponds to a bill of sale that identifies the book and who it came from. The police get to inspect those bills of sale, and hold on, you'll also have to hold books for at least 30 days before you sell them, just in case the police have any questions.
But the First Amendment to the Constitution protects my...
The First Amendment? Well, how quaint. And hey, you're not planning on selling that copy of the Constitution to anyone, are you, Chuck?
Oh, for Pete's sake.
Balloon advertising? Well, that's an idea that's on the rise. Maybe you're onto something here, Chuck. But remember, Chuck, entrepreneurs aren't the only ones who have ideas. Bureaucrats have them too.
Here in Houston, you're only allowed to use balloons to sell cars, or if you have a message that doesn't sell anything at all.
That's ridiculous.
You're right. All balloons now banned in Houston.
Maybe Houston just ain't your kind of place, Chuck. How about D.C.? Oh, want to be an interior designer, huh? Not too bad. Not too bad at all. But in Washington, D.C., you'll need a license before you can tell people where to put those paintings, pillars, and planters.
But that doesn't make any sense.
Actually, that makes a ton of sense. And dollars, too. You see, existing interior designers lobbied the city to make all new interior designers, but none of the current ones. Take a test and pay a bunch of money to go into the interior design business. It's a win-win for the industry and the government. Interior designers get to keep out the competition, and government gets to make money. Don't go ruining a good thing by trying to lower prices for consumers now. Now you're talking, Chuck. Miami. Nice and sunny down there. Valencia oranges and lots of tourists, too. You want to be a street vendor, huh? Well, you just need to get a little old permission slip from the city government. Ready, Chuck? Let's go. Here's all you'll need.
An occupational license from the city of Miami. An occupational license from Miami-Dade County. A license from the Florida Department of Business and Professional Regulation if you want to sell prepared food. Or, if you want to sell prepackaged food, a license from the Florida Department of Agriculture. Or if you want to sell gum, another license from the city of Miami. A city of Miami tax certificate. A state of Florida tax certificate. A certification from the Florida Department of Revenue that all your taxes have been paid. A copy of the current Florida Department of Motor Vehicles registration for your cart. A license plate for your cart. A cart certification form signed by 3 different bureaucrats from 3 different departments. And $500,000 in insurance coverage for any bodily injury or property damage caused by your vending.
Got all your paperwork together, Chuck?
Yes.
Great! Now you're entitled to enter the street vendor lottery. If you're lucky enough to win, you'll be allowed to start your business. And the winner is... Oh! Not you. Tough luck, Chuck. This is still Chuck. He still hates his job. Any ideas left, guy?
I'm just going to sell the leftover stuff from my computer business and go back to my old job.
Actually...
What?
If you want to close a business in Milwaukee, you'll need a government-issued license for that, too. And you'll have to give the government an itemized inventory every day of everything you're selling. Sorry, guy, that's just the cost of doing business. Or of, going out of business.
Oh, I just give up.
Excellent. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got to go fix this unemployment problem.
Want to help people like Chuck? Visit www.ij.org to learn more and support IJ's work protecting economic liberty.